Yamamoto Genryusai, the captain commander of the Gote 13 and the strongest Shinigami to ever exist, just revealed his Bankai in the episode 6 of Bleach A Thousand Year Blood War anime. Although we saw the full glory of Yamamoto's Bankai, there are a few who did not get the extent and the major powers of it. It's mainly due to the fast pacing of the anime. Many couldn't feel and understand Yamamoto's Bankai and its depth and why it was feared across all of Soul Society. So in this video, we are going to explain Yamamoto's Bankai in detail, focusing on its powers and why he was considered the strongest Shinigami to ever born. Yamamoto's Bankai is called Zanka No Tachi. It is unlike all the Bankais we have seen till now. It doesn't become flashy and big like that of Sajin Komamura, Mayuri Kurotsuchi, Byakuya Kuchiki, etc. Nor does its zanpakuto goes from being huge to sleek like Ichigo or becomes loud like that of Soifon. His zanpakuto in shikai form is a katana, which is engulfed in a flame, whereas its zanpakuto in Bankai form becomes a charred sword. It has no visible flame, and the entire firepower of the zanpakuto is stored in the tip and at the sub-edge of the sword. Another way in which Yamamoto's Bankai is unique is that it is the only Bankai with several stages. The first stage of Zanka No Tachi is called Zanka No Tachi Higashi Kyoku Jitsujin, translated as Blade of Ember is Rising Sun Blade. This stage is activated as soon as Yamamoto activates his Bankai. In this stage, the entire firepower of the sword is stored in the tip and the sharp edge of the blade, wherein even a single touch or a scratch from the zanpakuto will disintegrate anything and everything and everyone. The firepower is so strong that even the blood vein, a defensive technique of the Quincy's, can't stop it. The second stage of Zanka No Tachi is called Zanka No Tachi Nishi Zanjitsu Gokui, translated as Blade of Ember West Sunset Hell Rube. This stage is also activated automatically as soon as the Bankai is activated. In this stage of Yamamoto's Bankai is engulfed with its own strong Reiatsu. It cannot be seen by anyone else unless Yamamoto wills it to be seen. This acts a defensive roof as the temperature around Yamamoto goes up to 15 million degrees Celsius. This is as hot as the surface of the sun. Due to such immense heat, anybody who tries to come close to Yamamoto will either be turned to ash or their weapons will evaporate into nothingness. This was evident during the battle between Yamamoto against fake Juhabaha. The heat emitted by Yamamoto in this state is so intense and widespread that it practically engulfs all of Soul Society, and if Yamamoto's Bankai is kept active for a long time, then it will destroy all of Soul Society itself. It also evaporates everything liquid in and around Soul Society. Also, the ground beneath Yamamoto's feet starts to melt. Also, the flames seen during this stage engulfing Yamamoto are not real flames, as the heat of 15 million degrees cannot exist as flames. The flames which Yamamoto enables others to see are nothing else but his Reiatsu. The third stage of Zanka No Tachi is called Zanka No Tachi Minami Kaka Jumano Kushi Daisojin, translated as Blade of Ember South Trillion Flame Great Corpse Formation. This stage Yamamoto has to activate and can be used for long-range attacks. In this stage, Yamamoto can summon zombies of the people he has killed with his zanpakuto and make them fight for him. This is quite a first and purpose to Yamamoto's profession as a Shinigami, since a Shinigami's job is to make sure souls pass on to the afterlife peacefully and not fight their battles. This stage also proves why Yamamoto was never scared in battles, as he alone was a one-man army. He can summon 1,000 of corpses to fight alongside him. To activate this stage of Yamamoto's Bankai, he impels the ground with the tip of his sword, and the ground crumbles with enough forces to destroy his Quincy defense technique. Through that crumbling ground, the zombies come out in thousands and start attacking the enemy. Along with providing reinforcement to Yamamoto, this stage also inflicts psychological damage on its opponent, as Yamamoto can choose which corpse to bring forward to fight the enemy. Thus, they can make one fight their own subordinate or family members, albeit they need to be killed by Yamamoto earlier. The fourth stage of Zanka No Tachi is called Zanka No Tachi Kita Tenchi Kaijin, translated as Blade of Ember, North, the world reduced to ashes. In this stage, Yamamoto using Sunpo, he quickly slashes his opponent with immense power, and a wave of fire is generated that obliterates everything in its path, leaving nothing behind. We saw Yamamoto using this against the fake Juhabaha, and we could see that the body parts which were touched by the wave were simply disintegrated into nothingness.